Harbaugh now heads to the Los Angeles Chargers.
He wins everywhere. He wins, period.
Justin Herbert, he's a crown jewel.
Well, you guys better enjoy this.
Quick snap, Herbert to throw. Has a man, touchdown!
The fans loved it.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin.
Herbert on the move and throws and touchdown.
I was just trying to show off.
We're going to be known as world champions. And we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than that?
Bam, 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 bam. We got it. Yeah, we got it. We got what it takes.
San Diego or Los Angeles. Sorry.
Yeah, Chargers.
Sorry,
Way to go.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Way to go,
Sorry,
Kevin.
my bad.
Know what you meant, yeah.
Oh, man, folks. That turned into a butt squeezer. That started off so like... Oh,
It was so dominant. The first half was so freaking dominant.
we were 23-0 at one point. We were standing on a goose egg, and then the egg hatched and got a little puckered.
Well, and all Charger fans had a moment where they're
Yes.
like, are we going to lose this? Because we're used to losing that game,
Yeah.
but we didn't. And everything's fine.
We're
Jim
all
Harbaugh
good.
was a little sick. He was a little under the weather. Kind of
Yeah,
lost
let's-
track of what was going on, maybe. Went full conservative mode, and things got tight fast, boys.
So this is just an instant reaction, folks. We're going to have an episode for you here shortly, but we just got to get our initial feels out of the gate
Get
and
it
talk
out.
about everything that happened. So the game starts. Chargers defer. Broncos start with the ball.
Defense.
Defense.
Comes out to play, and we get an interception. I think it was Elijah Molden.
Yeah,
Molden,
not
number 2
mistaken.
in the year. Yep.
And starts it off great. And then offense comes out on the field ready to put this Broncos defense to the test because, as we mentioned in the previous episode, this is a strong defense. And guess what?
I love the fact that we finally aired it out. Like Justin, they gave Justin the reins. This is the first game they gave him the reins.
Yeah.
And they're like, go ahead, go. And then it opened up the run game.
Yeah.
Like it opened up like it was just so awesome to see this dynamic,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah,
This
and
was-
it's I think it's the first time Harbaugh's had a quarterback where there's no fear of turning the ball over. Like if it's not there, he just doesn't throw it. And he'll take sacks here and there, but he's not going to put the ball in dangerous positions. So you don't have to be worried to just go out there and throw the ball a little bit more.
Right.
But JK still had almost 100 yards rushing, you know? But we threw the ball 8 out of 9 plays in that opening possession. It was very much a statement of, okay, we know the offense has been bleh. Let's go after it, get the ball in Justin's hands, and let's go make some plays.
I'm glad they looked at the, during the bye week. They were like, you know what? Justin might
Let's
be our
check out
best
some of these
player on
playbooks.
our team.
Let's see what plays we
Let's
got
put the ball in
cooked up.
his hands and see what he's got.
Yeah. And that was the thing. Like the first possession, we see Jim Harbaugh have to go into a medical tent and then leave.
Pretty much
That was-
everyone went to the medical tent in that first quarter.
Yeah, but when the head coach goes, it's just like, wait a minute. What just happened?
And it was interesting. We saw on social media, like there was like the post game presser for his brother, for the Baltimore Ravens, and he's like, "I'll be right back." He like left immediately to check on his brother.
Probably
So
called him. Yeah,
stressful.
Well, and that was the thing. So we didn't know what the reason was. We didn't see him get hit on the sideline. It's not like a player ran into him.
No.
And he had to get walked off. It was just like something happened. We were grasping at straws. We saw it was an illness, so we didn't know like, is it the height? The
elevation
sickness.
Yeah, like hypertension. It was something in his
Arrhythmia.
heart. Arrhythmia, yeah.
He's got arrhythmia. So we didn't know, though, for the longest time. So it was really kind of nerve-wracking to not know what's going on with your coach, to the point that you get down to the goal line and it becomes a 4th and goal situation and you don't have your head coach there.
But you got Jesse Minter, who clearly he trusts more than anyone in the world. And he handed the flag. And then when he came back out, they got this full shot of him walking back on the sideline.
Yes.
And he handed him the flag and just like,
give him a fist pump.
Thanks for taking care of me, man.
Yeah.
You had me covered.
Absolutely. No, the game
I
is
mean, have you guys ever seen a coach go back to the locker room? I think that's a Chargers.
No.
That's like us. That's our thing.
That's a first.
Yeah.
I want to say Sean Payton, actually. I feel like somebody ran into him.
Oh, yeah, I do think
I feel
that's
like
right.
because he came back out like on crutches or something like that. Like he tweaked his leg or something. But like at least then you knew, oh, okay, a player ran into him. That's
maybe
understandable.
maybe so many guys were going back into the tent and the locker room that Harbaugh's like, you know what? I need some quality control. I need to see what this whole business is about. Let me go through it. I'm not feeling well. Take me to the tent. And then he just wanted to, he just wanted to see what the players what the players felt and what they were going through when they came back. So let's just look at it that way. Just quality control.
Absolutely, because like you said, we were seeing guys like Quentin Johnston, Ladidi McConkey, Hayden Hurst.
Wait, you said Ladidi McConkey, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's good. Yeah, I love that it's becoming the official name for him.
Yes.
Yeah. Rashawn Slater was out for a little bit as well.
Trey Pipkins. So for a while there, it was Jamari Salyer and Foster Sorrell out there protecting Justin. There were some defensive guys. I think Christian Fulton had to step away with the knee, and Dean Leonard. So, I mean, like, this was another game where injuries were starting to pile up, but we were staying dominant, man. We were staying dominant.
Defensively, we did that whole 0 points through 3 quarters without 2 of our starting corners. Yeah. You know, like we had Tarheeb Still and Cam Hart out there and just locking it up. Like Bo Nix had thrown for like 25 yards or something going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, no, it was wild to see. And hey, this was a game that we knew Gus Edwards was going to be on IR, so we knew that Amani Vidal was going to come out there. And the very first time he gets on the field, Justin Herbert
with a dime
flings it to him. Yes,
it was
catches it with his fingertips.
Actually really good catch.
It was a great catch, and gets into the end zone, gets a touchdown. That was the first touchdown of the game. So fun to see. Really just felt so good for the guy to get his first touchdown.
I'll say this: vibes feel a little bit low right now. That fourth quarter is too scary? Because like going into the fourth quarter, I was like, we are the best team in the NFL right now. We are dominating these guys. And then come the end of the game, I left feeling like, okay, I'm glad we got a win. That team's won 3 in a row. It's a conference, like it's a divisional win. That's huge. We're 3-2. Like that was a good win, but I almost felt a little bit of a yucky taste in my mouth at the end.
But I don't think that's the case, because I feel like the defense softened a little bit. Like we're literally playing like damage control here. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like if they would have played the same way they played in the first half, like I feel like it changed in the second half. Mm-hmm. We're still gonna win. We don't give a shit how it happens,
what the final score is.
That does not matter, because it was the same players on the field. We didn't lose anybody halfway through the game. It was just that was the dynamic, that how it changed, and we still won. So that's all that matters.
Right. Yeah,
how do we feel about that with the coach going full like prevent, run the ball every play? Is that like okay, cool? I like that strategy. I feel like we've been burned by that with previous coaches, and Coach Staley was so different. It was like, we're going for it on 4th down. I don't care if we have a lead. We're never gonna punt. We're gonna kick, like we're not kicking a field goal. We're going, like that was the first time we had a coach like that, and now we're back to the do the normal football thing, kick the field goals,
right?
Make them put together a 10-play drive. How do we feel? What's our thoughts on old school football coaching again?
I'm in. I love it. We won. It was dynamic. Like it was fun to see them really control the clock. Like the fact that we had the time of possession was out of control until the third, fourth quarter. Like like I loved watching that game. I was so excited going into halftime, and I feel like if we can keep doing that. But I said it to you. At halftime, I want to score some points. I don't just want to like rest on our laurels and become like the first half team.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that, our offensive coordinator, just our team in general decided that, let's put the ball in Justin's hands.
Absolutely.
And that 2-point stop from Dayon and Denzel just huge. Absolutely shellacked Marvin Mims.
Smacked him.
Yeah. That was a pivotal moment, because
that was huge.
It was just getting scary. Like you said, we started playing prevent defense, which was like they knew what to do. They found the open part in the middle of the field, and they were trucking it down, which was it just started getting a little hairy. Like it just started getting a little uncomfortable, because we had such a comfortable lead. We were 23-0 at one point, and then there was that one touchdown, which was a questionable touchdown at best. Even Gene Scarator, or whatever his name is, was just like, I don't think that's going to be a touchdown. They're going to overturn it, and they didn't. They kept it as a touchdown, whatever. And then they get another, and it was just like, okay, like guys, we have to go back to what we were doing. Like, what happened? Like,
but I think as fans, like, we need to like keep in mind that the first half is like Charger football. Like they came out there and they didn't let them do anything.
They dominated. Yeah.
So they maybe they changed up the dynamic in the defense, changed up the dynamic in the offense to run the clock out, which is what they did.
Absolutely, which I get. Yeah.
So keep that in mind when you're thinking about this. Like, I am still on cloud 9 about how we won this game. The fact that Justin was throwing the ball, the fact that we were taking chances on offense for like deep balls and running the ball. I am not concerned with the second half, the way it happened. I think everyone has this like, the past is coming up and they're stressed out about like remembering what it is to be like Charger, to Charger it.
Right.
And then I don't think that's the case here.
So you weren't scared?
Not at all.
Come on.
Liar. You're a liar.
You liar.
I'm telling you the truth, dude. I was never scared in this game.
I don't know about that. You were like, what are we doing?
No, certain situations I was stressed out, but I was never worried we were going to lose the game.
Okay.
Not once.
Okay.
Suck it. No. Suck it.
There's no way you were not like, oh, great.
This isn't a hindsight take. This is like,
and then
I felt comfortable.
They do the onside, and then there's an offsetting penalty. They get to do it again. Yeah, you were not puckered up a little bit.
No.
You're such a fucking liar.
You're a liar.
Suck my butt.
You're such a liar.
Suck it.
All right. Well, great to hey, listen, a win is a win, especially a divisional win against the AFC West opponent. We are now legitimately in second place. Also great to see the Raiders lose it against the Steelers.
Smoked.
Just going down. And,
I will say though, Bo Nix is going to be annoying for the next 10 years.
Dude, that point when he was running.
How is that not a penalty?
I don't.
Can I tell you my favorite part of the whole game was when he had a run. He got it for like 20 yards. He went out and then he like pointed first down.
Green screen down.
Don't worry about it. Okay. No, leave it.
Keep talking. Shut up.
He did the first down marker, and it was like, "You're down by 20, big boy. Calm down."
Yeah,
like,
but it was.
I'm not worried. I'm not.
There were
worried
several times where he is tough to tackle in the pocket. Like he's just shifty and annoying, and he's not big, so it's like, why can't we tackle him? And then there was.
But he's not like a great passer, so he's just going to scramble. It's not like a Mahomes thing. You, what you're talking about is like he's going to like scramble and be a problem for us. No, we're gonna own him down the field. We're gonna cover his.
Who is this guy?
Who?
You?
Me?
This is 5 or 6 beer, Kev. I think we're talking to right now.
Dude, Bo Nix is 6 games into his career. All I'm saying is that he's really hard to tackle. And it's really annoying that he is that difficult. Like Derwin James came clean off the edge on 2 blitzes and just absolutely whiffed him. Bud Dupree had him dead to rights and he shook him off and was able to scramble. And he's going to get better. Like he's not done as a quarterback. I'm glad. Maybe we dominated him today, but
maybe he peaked today.
Okay. Yeah.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
So we will catch back up with you guys on the full episode. We'll have more stuff to talk about. We'll look at some post-game pressers. We'll get some Ask Bowl fam questions and all that good stuff. We're going to be recording it a little bit early, so hopefully you guys have those questions in about now because we're going to start the episode here pretty soon. But hey, we'll catch you guys on Tuesday with the full breakdown, and I think that's going to do it for this instant reaction. But until then,
Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, love you, bye.